Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. This is going to be a weekend reading, a weekend check-in. Let's see what to expect, what the energies are going to be like. What kind of things can we expect to run into? What messages does Source have for us to make a better way along our path? The first card coming out here is Venus, card number 43 from my archetype deck, which is the Mantegna Tarot. This second deck here in my hands is the Starseed Oracle. And there we have it. We have Jump In, Andromedan Energy, Adventure, Say Yes to Change. And then this deck here is Tarot of the Divine. All these cards have been shuffled prior to recording. I hope you all had a good week. Managed to stay afloat and in good self-control, I guess. Feel confident in what you're doing with your life. Trusting in your intuition. Almost. Let's see. One more go and then I'll just cut. There we go. King of Swords. Haha. Some serious clarity. Let's start with this card here, Venus, card number 43. Card number 43 in this deck, this archetype deck I like to use, is the archetype for sensuality. Use sex without being a slave to it. That is meant to mean something along the lines of enjoying yourself, but not trying to... That means to imply sex as a way of enjoying intimacy and closeness, but not used in a way to coerce or move your own agenda. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit here. It's not for making an agenda. It's not for making someone fall in love with you. It is meant to be shared with an open heart. It's also asking us not to objectify individuals with whom we encounter. Sensuality, it is a way of appreciating beauty in our natural environment, in our surroundings, in our community, in each individual. Enjoying the beauty we see in others. Jump In from the Starseed Oracle. This card says, Andromedan Energy, Adventure, Say Yes to Change. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It is believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on Earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory, and once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability, and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run up and leap. The Starseed Soul Inquiry says, how can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? That's a nice message. It's a nice message. If you run into obstacles, don't let it stop you. Don't let your frustration get the better of you. Be adaptable. Be willing to explore alternative ways of getting through your challenges as they surface through this weekend. Meet them with an open heart. See the beauty in all the circumstances that you encounter over the weekend. The King of Swords is a card of clarity, wisdom, knowing how to proceed, having all the information at your disposal. The King of Swords he represents knowledge and passion, but also practicality. He can be a little sharp and curt, which can come across as being standoffish, but this card is representative of a person who knows who they are and what they want, and finds that the most direct line of communication is the most efficient. Seeing things as they are based on data and not getting lost in opinion or conjecture. As I said, this king can be direct in communication because all of the other things that could be said are superfluous and unnecessary. This is about communicating directly, getting your point across, using your wisdom. He's loyal, he has patience, he's intelligent, and he practices good judgment because he has good wisdom. He has a lot of experience, and this is what gives him his power. He uses that power, he yields that sword with clarity. He wields that sword with power. And from that standpoint, knowing all the data, knowing all the facts, he's able to make decisions. This is to say that when you find yourself on a precipice, right? If you're standing at the edge and you're considering whether or not to take a risk, you have the wisdom, you have the data, you have the knowledge, enough to give you the confidence to jump in, enough for you to take that first step into embracing the adventure that awaits you, embracing the new, being adaptable, being willing to have new experiences and new adventures. The card of Venus, I just want to point out, has 3 birds in the sky, and also perhaps this angel could be seen over here as Cupid shooting his arrows. Enjoying the company of others, with the water and the earth represented in this card. This is about the balance of logic and emotion. And this King of Swords is very controlled and adept with balancing emotion and logic. He sees the importance of both, and how to utilize both in order to make his decisions. Jump in could be seen as jumping into the water, jumping into a new project, jumping into your emotions. But again, this King of Swords here implies utilizing the wisdom of your logic as well. Wisdom of experience and knowing the facts regarding whatever is being presented to you over this weekend. This does indicate a weekend where you can expect a lot of balance in your decision making, balance in how you find yourself moving through your circumstances with a likelihood of enjoyment, enjoying your circumstances, appreciating with joy and practicality the experiences in which you find yourself over the course of the weekend. That is the message that I'm picking up for this weekend read, for this weekend check-in. Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be well.